In this video, we're going to show you how to PPF the tail light bar. So it actually goes all the way around, and we also have a piece just for the camera. So we're going to go ahead and use some microfiber and just wipe it down. Okay. This doesn't actually go over all the edges, so you don't have to focus too much, but you do want to clean the surrounding areas since it could have some potential dirt around that area. So once you're good, we're going to go ahead and spray some of this slip solution all the way across. If you do have our do-yourself front kit or, the do-yourself full kit, you will get these bottles. But if you do just buy the tail light, you will only get a small bottle. But we will give you everything you need and a small yellow squeegee. Okay. So now that that's done, we have this small squeegee. We're going to make sure this is clean. And we're going to go ahead and clean this off. And we're just getting the last minute contamination that sits on the layer right here. Okay? So on the top, let's go ahead, get it all. And let's go ahead and spray it all down as well, again, one more time. We're going to go ahead and grab this little piece first. It's pretty long all the way out here. And we're going to go ahead and just lay it down. Okay? Right now it's not positioned properly, but no worries. You're just going to go ahead and lift this up. Whoops. It's okay if it falls like that. And then you're going to do the same thing right here. Okay? I'm going to go to the other side so it's a little bit easier so I don't block anything. So right over here, here's the alignment point is in the side. So let's start at the bottom. Just get it right inside. And just FYI, we are using a matte film because it's easier for you to see in the video, but you will always get a gloss for this tail light. So we will not do matte for this area. So there you go. Once you feel comfortable with this alignment, you're going to go ahead and do a gentle squeegee down and look at this alignment inside the lines, and then go ahead and spray some tack solution around it to seal that area. And then you can see right here at the top here, we're going to go ahead and loosen this up and just make sure it is perfect. So I feel very happy with this. Moved around just a little bit, but that's okay. Spray some more tack into this area and go ahead and anchor that down. Okay. And then go ahead and focus on getting all the water out on this side. And then we're going to go to the other side and make sure that the line is good. So you can see that it actually lined up perfectly all across. And you just want to hold this like so and just focus on getting some of this water out right here. Okay, great. Notice how I didn't focus on the edge just yet. We're going to go ahead and try to move all the water out, and we haven't even done this yet. Okay. So now that the top surface is pretty much squeegeed out, and we also squeegeed out here, we're going to go ahead and get this done. Lift it up. And there's a tiny stretch. There's a little bit, I would say even like a 0.2 centimeter. You're just going to stretch it across just a tad bit, ever so slightly. And you want to be a little short, and it creates a tension. And we'll go ahead and use the pointy part of the squeegee and squeegee that out. And then you could use this to kind of run it across up and down if you have to. And then move it all the way. And you can go out this way, which I prefer to do, compared to doing it inwards because it might come back down. Okay? So we're not quite done yet. There are some areas that it's not completely anchored down. So you can see that we can focus on using some tack solution and then getting those fingers out of place. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Spray some more tack solution. This is really important because this is actually where it's going to seam with the other piece. So it's got to make sure that it's fully down and fully anchored before we actually do this. Okay? We're going to go ahead and use some more tack solution in all of these edges actually. Just use your fingers, run it across just a little bit. And there you go. So you have it all done. Great. Okay, so next we're going to do the bottom part. We're going to go ahead and spray some slip solution around this area. And then we're going to grab the piece. And this is a pretty skinny piece. So you can go ahead and start peeling and then spraying as you go. So there you go. And then just like you did for the other one, you're going to gently place it right here, right there, and then around that area. Just like that. All right. So you're just loosely aligned right here. We're going to go ahead and get your tack ready. And here's the alignment point right here. So you see this? This needs to be loosened up, so it's moving around. This also needs to be loosened up. It's not. There you go. You want a little bit of leeway right there. So without trying to cover that up, I'm going to try to align this the best as I can. So go ahead, and right now what's happening is you don't want this tension, right? You see how it's like stuck? You actually want a little bit more room. So give yourself a good amount so you can actually move it around a lot more freely, right? It's a little bit too restricted. So we're gonna go ahead and focus on right here. Just like that. And you can see that it's aligned. Grab your squeegee and then spray some tack into that. And I'm gonna try not to block it with my head, but I'm just gonna try to see and then move up, okay? So as you go, this alignment is pretty, I think, self-explanatory, but you wanna push it into that area, okay? So you can see I have this alignment right here. This fits really well. You're just kind of guiding it all across like so, okay? And as you feel like you got it aligned, you're gonna push it into that. You could also use your fingers. The main thing, guys, is you don't want it to overlap, okay? So you can use your fingers to just make sure it's not overlapping. And if it is, you could just take it out and then try again. This takes time in terms of the overlapping right here. So you just want to make sure that this face right here on the back part of the tail light is completely good. So this, I can't feel it, but if you feel it catching on your finger, that's when you want to try again, okay? So we have this next piece right here. We're going to go ahead and tack this down. There's a slight stretch, not a lot, but just a slight stretch. You're going to stretch it from the middle, then get to this side. Hold it down with your thumb and then squeegee that out. Now you have both of these anchored, and you can see you could just move this down. You can free this up a little bit. You just move this down and then squeegee it all down. There is a relief cut right here, which makes it really good and easy. We want to anchor all of this down into the valley right here. Great. So now this bottom section is done. All of this is done. Now we're going to go ahead and free this up a little bit, right? And you're going to just pull enough so that this part aligns. So when you pull, you don't pull this section right here, you pull the middle. So you can just pull this aside and try your best to align up here. Okay, so again, take your time in terms of aligning. I pulled it a little bit too much, so we can let it go. And go ahead and squeegee that out. Okay, now we have this side anchored and this side is fully anchored. Now you could just move this up and down kind of freely and just work your way. There's a line right here, and then you kind of just push it into this. Okay, and as you push into it, just go ahead and squeegee as you go. So I got this aligned. This is good right here. This is also aligned. And just work your way all the way down. And then you can just push all of this, rest of this, downwards. Okay? This edge right here isn't fully tacked down, so you can run your fingers across, making sure it's still meeting. And it's nice and clean. Checking all this edge right here, no overlap. And this is pretty simple in terms of being able to release it and then trying again. So take your time. It does take some time to get it perfectly perfect in this area. All right, so now we have one last step for this piece, is this little tension right here, right? There is a relief cut, so you can see it's not as, I guess, like tense in terms of or crazy in terms of stretch, but you just go down into this valley, and you could use this squeegee as well, and then go all the way in, and you get really clean and clear coverage all the way through. So that's pretty much how you get this piece done. Great. Now that this piece is done, we can move on to the center camera piece. So let's go ahead and get some of our bottles done. We're going to do the same thing. Be careful with the camera so you don't scratch it. We're going to get some dirt out of this area. Okay. And then for this, guys, we're just doing here, up here, and then it kind of goes down all the way. Let's go ahead and spray all this. The camera piece is very, very small. It's about, let's say, like 10 inches. Go ahead and spray here. Start from the top. And then let's start from the right side real quick. All right, so let's go ahead and spray some. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and spray this side. So we're pretty much anchoring it. There's a tiny little stretch, just a tiny little stretch, not a whole lot. And once you feel like it's anchored, you can go ahead, just make sure that everything is good. And then we're just going to go ahead and get the top. Oh, make sure you're not dragging it like I just did. Okay, and I was just going a little bit too hard. And we can also use some tack solution. There is a good amount of space into here, so you could actually just slowly move the water upwards and it should hold. You can see right here, we got the top pretty much fully tacked. And then we can go ahead and focus on right here. This is a little challenging, although easy. You just want to make sure this edge right here, you kind of pull on it. So we get rid of all the edges, sorry, not edges, the bubbles. And then once you feel like you got all the bubbles right there, you can work your way down, just gradually, and then all the way down, like so. So same thing right here, just a little bit of tack. Pull it down, provide some tension, and then go ahead and just focusing on this body line, I guess, camera line, I guess. Okay. And then same thing, just want to do it every few half inch or so, or quarter inch maybe. And there you go, you have it all done. You're going to do the same thing all on this side. You're going to seal the edges, all the exposed edges. So this side, also all the way here, this side, and actually all the way inside this camera line as well. You just want to make sure you get all the bubbles and really, there you go. Now it's protected, this is protected, and then also the tail lights are done. So that's how you PPF the tail lights.